Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome to the Grand Akeem channel. Happy to be here. I know this wasn't our original plan. The whole plan was to do World Junior Games, but since that's been canceled, I thought this was the next best event to do. Winter Classic, I always try and watch it every year. Should be great. We got St. Louis Blues against the Minnesota Wild. The game is being taken place at Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. They're just announcing the teams right now. But yeah, should be great. I'm just trying to find the lines for you. Thank you everybody for tuning in, by the way. Hope you're doing well, having a nice Saturday evening. I'm sure it's a lot better than what these players are going through. It's like negative 23 there right now. Here we go. Lines. Okay, projected lineup for the St. Louis Blues. Oh, before I do that, though, I'm a bit rusty. It's been a little while. Don't forget to subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. Click that bell icon to notify whenever I go live. Smash the like button as well. And then make sure you follow me on Twitter and TikTok at Grant Hakeem. My Instagram is at Grant_Hakeem. And if you want to donate, link in the video description. But don't feel like you have to do that. The best way you can support me is just by being here, hanging out, and subscribing. So thank you once again. Here we go. Lineups. St. Louis Blues, the visiting team. You got Saad, O'Reilly, Perron is your first line. Kyrou, Thomas, Tarasenko is the second line. Brown, Bozak, Bushnevich is the third line. Kostin, Barbashev, Sundqvist is your fourth line. Defensemen, we got Mikolov, I'm saying that correctly, Perico, Krug, Falk, Scandella, and Prunovich. And we got Jordan Binnington in net to start. For the home team, the Minnesota Wild, we got Kaprizov, Hartman, Zuccarello, the first line. Foligno, Goudreau, Fiala, the second line. Greenway, Sturm, Duami, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I've never heard of him before. And then we got Pitlick, Rask, Bukestad, a couple Gophers there, that's sweet. Goligoski, another Gopher, with Dumba, Merrill, Addison, Ben Kulikov, and then Cam Talbot is going to get the starts. Should be a good game. Well, I'm not too sure with the ice conditions. If it was played on normal ice, I think it'd be a great game. Two teams who are doing really well right now. I believe the Blues are in first by like a point. And the Wild are second, but the Wild do have games in hand, so read whatever you want into that. Take that back. Nashville's in first with 42 points. Blues in second place with 41, and then the Wild with 40 points in third. So a win for either team today would put them in first, essentially. I feel bad for the Blues. The Wild just did like a 3-minute introduction for all of their players, and then they're like, oh, here come the St. Louis Blues, and then they just walk out. Another thing, I always get a bunch of idiots on here who say show the game. It's not. I can't show the game, you idiot. It's on TV. It's on TNT if you're in the United States. I think it's on like Sportsnet if you're in Canada. Don't quote me on that. If you're in Canada, let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Sportsnet. So be an adult, find the game, pay for it, and watch it that way. Alright, stop being a little shit and trying to get me to show it. But yeah, the whole point of a watch-along is that you have the game in your TV, and then you have my stream on a phone, computer, iPad, or whatever, and then we can all watch the game together. You know, kind of like we're buddies, just watching it in the living room together. Yes. I always feel like I have to say it at the start because I always get idiots who join. God, they're taking a long-ass time to start this one. While we wait, let's take a look at some out-of-town scores. I'm just basically just making shit up as we go to kill time. The Sabres got a 4-3 win. No, Bruins got a 4-3 win over the Sabres in overtime, so Sabres do get a point. Good for them. The Panthers stomped on the Canadiens 5-2. Panthers are just dynamite at home. Hurricanes have a 7-4 win over the Blue Jackets. I saw they were down like 3-0 or 4-0. Came all the way back and won 7-4, so good for the Hurricanes. Legit. That's a legit cup contending team right there, the Hurricanes. I think they're going to make some noise in the playoffs. Nashville got a 6-1 win over the poor little Blackhawks. And my New York Islanders got a nice win over the Oilers 3-2 in overtime. Noah Dobson got the game winner. Good stuff. It's not gonna amount to anything, but a win's a win for the Islanders. Very dramatic thing going on right now. National Anthem's about to go. Staff Sergeant is going to raise the flag. I swear, you have to be an absolute lunatic to go to this game. I'm sorry. You have to be an absolute lunatic. Negative 20-degree wind chill. No, I'm not. No way. Oh my, they're called soda. Of course they're called soda. Jesus Christ. Both listen. There we go. Good job by the high school choir. Oh, they faked me out. They're still going. Cool fireworks. There we go. Now they're done. They faked me out. Good lord, now there's a ceremonial puck draw. I want to get on with the game, folks. Let's get on with the game. So all of this, a lot of this pre-game stuff. Kyle Schmidt. I remember that for Duluth when they won it. Not a good day. If you don't know, I'm originally from Minnesota, so I might banter Minnesota a bit here. Not the I like the Gophers. I'm a big Gopher fan. Not Duluth. Duluth, that's a big rivalry. Man, so are they gonna do 7 different puck drops at once here? There we go. We got Justin Morneau and Joe Mauer at center ice to do the puck drop. Loved watching them as a kid for the Twins. Lots of fun memories watching the Twins when I was a kid. I remember, I believe they played, we're on this, speaking of the Minnesota St. Louis motif we got, I believe the Twins played, was it the no, it was the Tigers. It was the Tigers in like game whatever to get into the playoffs in like 2008. I don't know what that's called in baseball. But they had to beat like the Tigers, I think, to get into the playoffs or whatever, and it was like a walk-off hit or something. Wow, Mikko Koivu's aged. Oh no, there he is. It's like, man, he's aged. Lunani. Oh, great. Lou's gonna do a speech now. Get on with the game. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. Let's play hockey. Yay. Here we go. Players are at center ice. Finally, we're going to get some hockey. Bennington for the Blues. Talbot for... I almost said the Oilers. Talbot for the Wild. Here we go, and underway at Target Field. And the puck goes out of play to start. #13th Winter Classic ever. I remember the first one between the Buffalo Sabres and the Pittsburgh Penguins when Sidney Crosby scored on that shootout to win the game against probably one of my favorite goalies of all time, Ryan Miller. That's probably my favorite Winter Classic game I've watched. I remember the Rangers and Flyers one. That was pretty good too. Here we go, a chance for the Wild, and St. Louis does well. No icing. Also, if you are at home and you want to sync the stream to the game, just let me know and I can help you out with that. I'll do it right now. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, so on. Talbot steers that aside. It must be the camera angle. The ice sheet looks really small. Offside on the Wild. 1842. Those jerseys the Wild got are interesting. The leather pant look is an interesting look. I get what they're trying to go for, like the old school classic leather pants glove look. Doesn't do much for me. I think the Penguins Winter Classic jerseys were the... Ooh, chance for the Blues. Ooh, gets blocked. And puck comes out to center ice. Good chance there for the Blues early on. But yeah, I remember the Pittsburgh Penguins jerseys. They had the little penguin skating with like the scarf. I think that was really cool. I think I have that jersey actually. I think I got a Marc-Andre Fleury one from when I was a kid. Here's Matt Dumba with it. Ooh, that shot goes wide. And it squirts free, and the Wild gotta break it out again. Alex Goligoski. I remember him a little bit on the Gophers. To Nick Bukestad. Blues get it in deep. Very, like, just... both teams are trying to play it safe, dump the puck in. Not a whole lot. The Blues had a few chances, but nothing really going right now. Ice looks fine. Was shot there, and Talbot's going to cover. 16:22 left in the period. Shots, 4-0 for the Blues. Yeah, in an outdoor game, you just keep it simple. Shoot, 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 wherever you are. You can't really be cute in an outdoor game. Speaking of outdoor games, I don't know if you guys remember... but, you know, World Juniors got canceled. If you remember, I believe it was 2018 in Buffalo, New York. They played at the Bills Stadium. It was USA-Canada at a preliminary round game. And it was an outdoor game, and it was just this it was this blizzard conditions. They had to, like, shovel, like inches and inches of snow off the ice, and it was just mayhem, and it was ridiculous. You couldn't even see the players on TV too because of all the snow. But it ended up being a really good game. I think the U.S. won in a shootout, like 5-4. It was high scoring. I don't think we'll get that a high scoring of a game. I forgot prediction time. Get your predictions in the chat. My prediction for this game, I think Oh, chance for the Wild. Good D. I believe that was Krug. Good job. Here's Justin Falk. Can't get it out. Zuccarello's shot goes wide. Blues get it out. My prediction, I want to say the Wild are going to win. But I don't know. I think the Blues are going to edge this out. I think it's going to be a 2-1 Blues win. I think they'll spoil the party. I also think it's going to be low scoring. I don't think it's going to be super high scoring. I know the Wild are known for scoring lots of goals this year, and every time I check the scores, it seems like they're in a 4-3 game or 5-4 game, so... But I think this one will be low scoring given the conditions. I always like the goalie look when they wear the little toque on their head. Helmet. Looks nice. I always wonder how they strap those on, because I feel like if there was no strap or something, it would just come right off. It's got to be a hand pass rough. Yes. 13:57. And we'll head to commercial. 0-0, and Blues are the only team with shots on goal. So there we go. Well, thank everybody for tuning in. If you're new to this channel, I'm Grant Akeem. I do live watch-alongs for hockey games on this channel. I also post kind of fun, non-hockey related stuff as well. I reacted to a My Strange Addiction video, which is a TV show on TLC, which is pretty great. I really want to work on... I really want to focus on doing another one of those soon, so stay tuned to my channel for that. Also, I really want to get into gaming. I've ordered all the equipment I need to get the gaming stuff underway, so hopefully in the next couple weeks here, we can get some gaming going on. I would love to do like an NHL career mode. That'd be fun. Or we could do other games like Grand Theft Auto. Looks like a blast. I've seen other people play that game. That looks like so much fun, so you could do that. If you have any suggestions for video games, let me know. I'm always open to whatever you guys want, because at the end of the day, this channel is for you guys. So let me know. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Very much looking forward to it. Oh my gosh, I forget. It's Happy New Year, people. I should have started off the stream with that. 2022. Crazy. 2021 is gone. It's behind us. Another crap year. We'll see what happens in 2022. Hopefully it's happy and not as miserable as it was in 2021. But I feel like it's going to be another sad year. But I know for a fact that all of us, we're going to get through it just fine. So stay strong, and I know you guys got it. Kevin, what's up, Kevin? Good to see you, buddy. No World Juniors action, Kevin, sadly. I'm hoping that the World Juniors is going to come back maybe in the summer. I think that'd be cool to do a summer tournament. But, you know, the IIHF director was like, oh, there might be a chance that the game could happen, or the tournament could resume. Sorry, at a later date. So let's hope that happens, because I put in so much effort for the World Juniors. I have it all saved and stored, so when it comes back, I can just jump right in and go. But I guess we'll settle with the NHL. It's pretty good in the NHL. Oh, shot here. Oh, Ryan O'Reilly just shot it wide. "13 minutes to go in the first." Good chance for the Wild. Save by Binnington. That was Kevin Fiala. I know Austria would win. They honestly, the way the tournament was going, it was going to be the team who didn't have COVID was going to win because of all the frickin' forfeits. So yeah, I mean, we could have had like Austria and like Slovakia final or something weird like that. We got Vladdy Tarasenko out there. Lots of rumors this offseason about whether Vladdy was going to leave St. Louis because there was kind of that scandal with the medical doctor about his shoulder. And it sounded like Tarasenko wasn't happy and he was requesting to leave. And there are lots of connections with my New York Islanders, and I was so excited. I'll continue later. Oh, it was almost a 3-on-1 for the Blues. But the puck looked like it just hopped someone's skate or someone's stick. But yeah, it looked like the Islanders and Tarasenko, there could have been a deal there, but, you know, Lou Lamoriello, the scaredy cat he is, didn't have the balls to make a move, so Vladdy's tearing up in St. Louis, and I just think he would have been perfect fit with Matty Barzal. But I digress. Yeah, that puck is bouncing a lot. It's bouncing over people's sticks. Here we go. Chance for the Blues, maybe. Shot, blocked away by Talbot. The rebound. And the Wild come away with it. Ooh, good save, Binnington. One-hand jab, and Binnington had to make a blocker save. Wraparound chance by Sturm. And Bennington's going to cover up. Man, I'm sorry, but it's 1:36 a.m. right now for me. I have to fly tomorrow back to Sweden to continue the season. I'll be sad without my family, but it is for the best. Wow. Well, Kevin, you're a trooper for staying up and watching me. I appreciate it. Hope you have safe travels to Sweden. We had the commercial, by the way. But yeah, safe travels to you, Kevin. Hope you have a good stream. See you next time. Thank you, Kevin. I really appreciate you, buddy, hopping on. That was really nice of you. But yeah, Sweden is a place I've always wanted to visit. I actually have, like, Swedish heritage. I did one of those DNA tests. And, you know, I'm like 20-25% Scandinavian. So some of my ancestors are from there. Because I know that's why it looks Swedish. also the next stream on this channel, if it happens, right? I mean, it could get postponed. The plan is to do the Oilers and Rangers game on Monday, which is a 7 p.m. Eastern start, which is always fun. I've done a couple Oilers games, and they've been really awesome. Watching Connor McDavid is an absolute treat. And the Rangers, as much as I'm not a fan of the Rangers, they're a fun team to watch, and I really respect what they've done. You know, they announced the rebuild about, like 3-4 years ago. And what they've been able to do is insane. They got lots of young talent. And I envy teams that have young talents like that. Man, it's so cold out there. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a puck explode, honestly. Here come the Blues, 2-on-1. Shot, save, Talbot. Another shot and a save, Talbot, he gloves it. 9:20 left in the first. They did a really good job, though. It looks really nice, the whole setup. They got like the fake deer in the background. Here we go, 9:20 left here in the period. Pretty even game. The Blues have had more shots, but you know, the Wild have had a few grade A chances to score, but Bennington has been doing well. Here's Kaprizov. Good pass. That shot deflects and hits the netting. Kaprizov's done well since coming in from the KHL, hasn't he? It's an interesting way to like develop a player where you basically have a player just do all of his development in another league, and then you ship him over to your team and he's already ready to go, instead of, you know, if you get a young guy, you kind of integrate him into your team a little bit and then you kind of play him more. So interesting way to do it. The Islanders did that with Ilya Sorokin. He was from the KHL and came over when he was like 25. Seems to be a common theme among the Russian players. Looks like we have a penalty on the Blues. I think it's going to be for holding. I could be wrong. Tripping. Costin is going to go for tripping. Let's take a look. Oh, it's Bennington. Oh, yeah, Bennington got the call. So Costin's going to sit in the box for him. You see that heat warmer in the penalty box? You're better off taking a penalty in this game, honestly, because then you get the heater. I wouldn't mind it. Kaprizov behind the net. Wraparound chance. And it's stuck along the corner there. Comes free. Kaprizov. Oh. He almost one-touched that in, but he went wide. Kevin Fiala to the point. Back for Fiala. His shot. Sky all glass. Here's Kaprizov on the net. And the Blues are able to get it out. It's good pressure there for the Wild. Kaprizov probably had the best chance there. Backdoor. Just flubbed it a little bit. There's Matt Dumba, he winds it up. Jordan Greenway. He's a big man out of Wisconsin. Badgers. We don't need no stinking Badgers. I don't need Badgers. I don't need any Badgers in my life. Back to full strength. Referee just got absolutely clotheslined on his ass. He gets up, looks like he'll be fine. Blows the whistle. And the net came off, so that's why. That ref's gonna have a sore bum tomorrow. I swear, it looks like they're hotboxing in the bench because there's so much freaking fog coming out of their mouths. It's freezing. Here's Perron. Good pass, and Talbot has to make a save. He got the wedge out for that pass. Scott Perunovich. I think he played for the U.S. development team at some point. That name sounds very familiar. Scores! The Blues get on the board first. Quick. That was snappy. 1-0. Blues fans are loving it. David Perron got the goal. Oh, that's a jammy goal. It went off that defender's skate, right to Perron. Talbot out of position, but, you know, deflected puck, nothing he can do. But look, it's the Winter Classic. Every goal is going to be jammy. I love how when the Blues scored the goal, they started playing Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Not a fan of that song, I'll tell you that right now. Not a fan of Bad Guy. I don't mind Billie Eilish. There's actually a lot of stuff that I actually like of hers. And also there's that documentary that she had on Apple Music or Apple TV or whatever it's called. And it was really good, really good. It's crazy how talented she is at such a young age, and to be able to go on arena tours when you're like not even like 18, it is nuts. I definitely could not have done that when I was her age, when she first started. I had a commercial here, 5:25 left, 1-0 Blues. Any Billie Eilish fans in the crowd tonight? Maybe not. There's one song that I really like. Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish. I like that song a lot. I also saw the Beatles have a documentary on Disney Plus. I keep seeing ads for it on YouTube. I have to check that out. It looks really good. Not the biggest fan of the Beatles, but I respect them a lot. Favorite song for them, obviously Here Comes the Sun is like the common classic, isn't it? Hey Jude, Let It Be. So many classics by the Beatles. Basically chatting about music during the commercial. I feel so bad for those shovel sweepers. They get probably just freezing their butts off. And they have to wear skates too, so it's not like they can't wear like boots and have like hand warmers in them or something. They gotta wear skates, and you can't really fit a hand warmer in a skate. Here's Vladdy the daddy. But here comes Kaprizov. Centering pass. So they score! Referee says it's in, and the Wild strike back. Big play by Kaprizov to break that puck out, and he swung it to the center of the ice in front of the slot. And I'm not sure if it bounced in off somebody. Let's take a look. It's an own goal. Yeah, it bounced off. Mikola put it in on his own net. But yeah, that's jammy. We got 2 jammy goals today. That was more jammy than Perron's. Yeah, unfortunate by Mikola. But yeah, 25 seconds, and we're tied again. We got 4:45 left here to go in the first period. Blue is heavily outshooting the Wild, 14-5. Ooh, chance here, but we have a penalty upcoming. Another tripping call. It's on the Blues. Who took the penalty? Oh, that's bull. That's bull. I call bull on that. There was that tripping. Casper the Ghost tripped him. What? That is a joke of a call. But either way, Wild have a chance to capitalize on that error by the referee. And we have another penalty. Is this the makeup call? Yeah, this is the makeup call. Kulikov goes off for the Wild. Kulikov for interference. I need to see this on replay. Yeah. I don't think it was intentional, but skate on skate action. And we're even 4-on-4 now. I bet you these players slipped like a $20 bill to the ref and said, hey, call some extra penalties tonight. I want to get that. I want to sit next to the heat warmer. Not a whole lot going on, folks. It's 4-on-4. Not a whole lot going on here. Ryan O'Reilly passes it to... Is that Perron? Kaprizov. I feel like they're double shifting, triple shifting Kaprizov. I feel like he's always on the ice. Man, the referee's taking like 3 tumbles today. He's got to check those skates. Here's Zuccarello. Oh, a shot there, and Bennington makes the save, and he covers. 2:30 left in the first. I'm honestly stunned that it's like a full crowd there. I'm very stunned at that. I didn't think a whole lot of people would want to sit out in like negative 20-degree weather. That's the wind chill, apparently. Here we go, and we're back to 5-on-5 action. Final 2 minutes in the first. Denard Span. Oh my gosh. That name brings back memories. Denard Span. Nardog. Shout out The Office. Here we go. Blues with a chance. Shot gets blocked by Greenway. And he flips it out. Final minute to go here in the first. Here's Ryan O'Reilly. Enters the zone. Shot goes in the corner. While doing a good job here on the forecheck. That shot got all glass. Oh, chance for the Blues late. Oh, backhand shot. She goes wide. And that will do it for the first. That would have been a golden opportunity for the Blues if they scored. But we head to the break, 1-1. Honest opinion, and I'd love to get your opinion, that was pretty boring hockey. I'm not gonna not the most exciting thing I've watched. Definitely not. Both goals were jammy as hell. I mean, I could have made like I need like 5 pieces of bread for how jammy both those goals were. But, you know, it's the conditions. It's kind of what I was expecting. But, yeah, 1-1 game. Right, so we're going to take a break here. I always take like a 10-15 minute break in between periods to fill the water and all that crap. So, stretch the legs, you know. It's not good to sit down for hours and hours, so make sure you stretch and all that. And I'll see you guys for the start of the second period. Hopefully it's more entertaining. I hope. See you in a second.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Alrighty. Fix the bloody camera. There, it's still doing it. Hold on, folks. Bruh. Every time I switch, it always does that. Anywho, we're back to start the second period. Let me switch this. Wouldn't be a live stream without camera problems. Go, hopefully, we get a more entertaining game than the first. Current temperature, -9 right now. And that's air temperature, that's not even wind chill. What chance for the Blues? Centering pass. Oh, what a save by Talbot. Good stop by him. That was Perron to O'Reilly. Yeah, not sure what the Wild defenseman was doing there, letting O'Reilly get in, but Talbot was there to make the save. Thank you everybody for tuning in. By the way, Happy New Year 2022. Hopefully it's a lot better than what 2021 was. At least a little bit better. I don't think it's going to be sunshine and rainbows type of year by any means, but hopefully it's better. And don't forget to subscribe, people. I got lots of stuff planned for 2022. But yeah, subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Click the bell icons to notify whenever I go live. Smash the like button as well. Smash it real good. Oh, they score! The St. Louis Blues! Vladdy the Daddy makes it 2-1. Look at this replay. Oh, good job by Vladdy. Cuts in the slot. Or does it go off Hartman? I think that just went off Hartman and in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, Vladdy the Daddy. That was another jam goal. It was another own goal. My gosh, you've had 2 own goals. One goal, the other goal for the Blues went off a guy's skate and right to Perron. Another chance for the Blues, maybe. Might have been a holding on Tarasenko. Referee didn't call it. Tarasenko plays to the point, and it goes out to center ice. My goodness. Will we get an actual goal today where a player shoots the puck past the goalie? That I should make a poll for that. Bennington goes off Bennington and out of play. 18:55 here in the second period. I don't think I've ever watched a game where there's been 2 own goals. Like, if this was soccer, only Perron would have the only goal for his own team. Because in soccer, they list own goals. But yes, as I was saying, my Twitter, @GrantHakeem. That's my TikTok as well. I just post bullshit videos on TikTok of these streams. You're not going to see me shaking my ass like you do with these millennial kids these days. I mean, it's on the verge of pornography. I feel like sometimes when you're on TikTok. No shaking asses here. It's just videos from this stream. And then my Instagram @Grant_Hakeem. And then, of course, if you want to donate, link is in the description if you're interested in that. Why is this so fucking tangled? There we go. Well, I predicted a 2-1 St. Louis Blue win. I'm not sure if this score is going to hold up for the entire game. But it seems like there's going to be lots of goals. It's going to be lots of own goals, apparently. Oh, I think Scandella almost put it past Bennington there. Up at the point now. That shot goes wide of Bennington. Blue is able to get it out to center. Oh, that's a good point. The St. Louis Blues played a couple nights ago, and the Wild haven't played in 2 weeks, so obviously the Wild are going to be the more rusty team. It's always good. I notice this a lot in single elimination tournaments. Usually, like, the 1 seed always gets a bye, right? Let's just say in this case, the 1 seed got a bye to the semifinals, and then a quarterfinal team won, and then now they get to play the number 1 seed who got the bye. I mean, especially, I noticed this in hockey. The team who got the bye almost always loses to the team who played, like, the night before or a couple days before. I think that just comes down to, you know, you just play the night before, so getting into the game is a lot easier, whereas if you had a long break, it's a lot harder to get into the game. I noticed that a lot when I was playing. I always liked having games, like, kind of right after another. And when you had a long break, it always took maybe a period to get really into the game, whereas it usually would just take like a shift or two. But yeah, Blues doing well this period. It's been mostly them. The Wild really haven't had a whole lot of chances. I seen on the Wild, 1601. Let me whack something into Twitter here quick. Cooperate. There we go. It's been whacked. Oh, loosen the slot. Oh, good D by the Wild. And then get it out to center ice. That could have been a tap-in. Here they come again. Vladdy. Shot goes wide. Thomas to Vladdy. Shot hit the glass. Tarasenko in the corner. And Goligoski does well there. Koskin, shot, goes wide and hits the netting. 16-10 for the Blues are your shots, by the way. My gosh, it's crazy that what people will do to go see a hockey game, isn't it? Bonkers. I wouldn't do it. You could have, like, my favorite band, my favorite hockey team, my, like, favorite, like, celebrity performing all at this game outside, and I still wouldn't go. You cannot get me. Nothing in this world would ever get me to stand out there. Bennington kicked out the rebound, and the Blues do well and get it out. No chance here for Krill, but offside. Hartman, the lazy shit, couldn't get on the other side of the blue line because I think Krill was in one-on-one with the goalie. Yeah, Hartman. That always pissed me off when there was some lazy little shit. If I was rushing the puck and there's some lazy bastard who couldn't stay on side. Oh, that always pissed me off. It's not that hard to be onside. Just straddle the line. Just straddle it. Foligno plays it with the high stick. Not happy about it. And we head to commercial. 2-1 Blues. Let's take a look at some out-of-town scores while we wait. We've had lots of games on today. The Bruins beat the Sabres 4-3 in overtime. Panthers beat the Canadiens 5-2. Hurricanes beat the Blue Jackets 7-4. Predators beat the Blackhawks 6-1. My New York Islanders got a nice win over the Oilers 3-2 in OT, courtesy of Dobson in overtime. The Toronto Maple Leafs have a 3-0 lead over the Ottawa Senators, middle of the second period. And our game right now is 2-1 St. Louis. Look at that. Justin Hall's got a goal for Toronto. Another Golden Gopher. Golden Gopher themed stream today. But yes, on this channel, I have lots and lots of planned for 2022. Obviously, live watch-alongs like what you're watching right now. More of me reacting to like my strange addictions and funny type videos. I want to get into gaming, whether that's NHL career mode. I could do a New York Islanders career mode on NHL 22. Grand Theft Auto is a game that I want to do. We could do the story mode for Grand Theft Auto and make that a series, which would be fantastic. Or another idea I had, since the World Juniors got canceled, if you don't know, in NHL 22 they added international tournaments to it. So you can play the World Juniors in NHL 22. And so that'd be a fun first stream of gaming to do once I set it up, to do a World Juniors and actually play it for real. And I was thinking about that earlier. I'm like, I wouldn't want to be Team USA. I am American, by the way. I just feel like that'd be too easy. They're the favorites. If I was going to do that World Junior like season mode, I would want to do it with the team that's not the favorite. So I was thinking of being like Team Germany. I think that'd be fun if I was Team Germany, and see what I can do with them and see if I can get to the gold medal game, because that'd be quite an accomplishment if I could get Team Germany to the gold medal game. But yeah, stay tuned to the channel, subscribe, bell icon, so you get notified when I go live or if I post a video. Good job by Perron to body Dumba. Puck was up to the top. Down for Ryan O'Reilly. Scandella's shot goes in the corner. Perron to O'Reilly. Oh, Saad almost had a chance. Perron's shot gets blocked. All St. Louis Blues. Puck is in the slots, and Talbot had to make a save. Scandella keeps it in. Perron. O'Reilly couldn't get it. And the Wild get it out to center ice. Vladdy dumps it in low. We're almost halfway through the second. I've been impressed with St. Louis this game. They've done really well. They've kept the game simple. Dumped the puck in. They have a good forecheck. They've gotten shots. Yes, both their goals have been lucky. But But that's the nature of this game. They've had more opportunities to get the bounces than the Wild have, for sure. That Wild player just took a tumble. Well, shots. Oh, they score! Now it's Vladdy the Daddy. The Clapper, the 1T. 3-1 St. Louis. And as I was saying, the Blues they've just skated better. They're skating harder. They're getting the forecheck to go. They got 2 goals. And yeah, you can't. You need a defenseman on Tarasenko once he enters the zone. Like, you need to be on his ass because he is so lethal. And honestly, Talbot probably could have done better with that shot, but he was going cross crease, so I'll give him a pass. There we go, 3-1. Bit of a scrum. Not sure what happened. Lots of hugging, probably because they're so cold. We got an interference call on St. Louis. And not exactly sure where. They didn't show the replay enough for me to see, so either way, Mikkola, 2 minutes. Power play. Here comes Ryan O'Reilly shorthanded, floats it in, and Talbot's gonna have to cover. Wild, by the way, 0 for 2. Here we go. Yeah, okay, that's a good call. That should have been boarding, honestly. Boarding. Interference, 2 minutes. It's a good call. But yes, Wild 0 for 2 on the power play this game. I'm not even sure if they've gotten a shot on net. Maybe like 1 or 2. Yeah, look at that wind chill right now. -24 wind chill. Look at that guy's stash. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. You see that stash? She's got to shave that shit off. Oh my god. It was like an actual mustache, but then he had the skinniest little things hanging out. My gosh. I could never grow a mustache like that. I don't want to. Here we go. Hartman shot, hit the glass. Next goal is big in this game. If the Blues get it, I think it's pretty much game over. Wild score, then we got a game. Here we go, chance here. Shot goes wide again. They can't get anything on net. Blues able to get it out. They're just too many passes. Just get crap on net. You're down by 2. You're on a power play. If you have a lane to shoot the net, shoot the puck at the net, just shoot it. Dumbo plays it up to the point. Here's Goligoski to Dumba. And that will do it for that power play. That was dreadful. And no shots again. Here's Foligno. That shot. Save Bennington. Rebound. I'm not sure if Bennington got the save on it. But here we go. Wild putting on the pressure. Oh my god, that referee. He almost took another tumble. Puck is just stuck on the end boards and it floats out free to Vladdy. We got 7:57 left here in the second. If you are interested in syncing the stream to on your television set, let me know and I can tell you what my clock is saying right now. So for example, 7:44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, so on. That puck goes out of play. 7:31. The shots 20-11 for the Blues. And they have a 3-1 lead. Oh man, I'm so bummed about the World Juniors. I had so much planned, so much looking forward to it, and it's just gone. And obviously the players, I'm gutted for the players as well. But I've been in a somber mood because I'm just used to watching the World Juniors around this time. It's weird not having it on. But like I said in the first period, hopefully it comes back. Maybe I've heard maybe in a couple months they might see if they bring it back. But I think they should just do it in the summer. They already do like a World Junior Summer Showcase tournament in the summer anyways, so why not just push it to like July or something. And Edmonton's rink and Rogers Place in Edmonton is obviously going to be free in the summer, so you don't have to worry about like the Oilers schedule or anything. And all the college guys are, in the summer times and you're not in school. But yeah, very disappointed in the IHF. I think they handled that situation poorly. If you want to hear all of my thoughts about it, I made a video about the World Juniors being canceled. You can check that out on my channel. But I just don't understand why they couldn't have done a bubble like last year. They made the tournament work, but this year they just decided not to for whatever reason. I read a lot of articles about the European players who were absolutely shocked at how loose the protocols were in Canada or at that tournament. And look, I tell you what, if those European players were shocked at how loose it was in Canada, they should come to the United States because we don't have protocols, do we? It's the Wild Wild West. It's free for all city. So but yeah, IHF fails once again. to deliver. And also the way they handled canceling the women's U18 tournament, that was pretty shitty too. Ryan O'Reilly shot, saved by Talbot. And I hear a whistle. A slashing call. Not sure who it's on. Oh, alright. Sturm slashed O'Reilly in the hands. It's soft, but they always call that, don't they? So the Blues are going to go on the power play, and if they score here, that's a tough road to climb for the Wild. It is death silent at Target Field right now. I can't hear anyone. It sounds like I'm at a church with the organ playing. Krug up top. O'Reilly shot, kicked away by Cam Talbot. Krug. Perron. Back to Krug. They love doing that one-touch pass to Ryan O'Reilly, don't they? They've tried it like 3 times. Foligno able to get out for the Wild, but the Blues regroup at center ice. Oh my god, that defenseman took a tumble. Everyone's taking a tumble. Krug to the point. O'Reilly plays it down low to Perron. Tried to find Saad backdoor, but puck goes in the corner and the Wild get it out. Oh, that Blues player should have done a backhand pass backdoor. That would have been an easy tap-in. Oh my gosh. Another chance for the Blues, and Talbot does the splits. I'm not sure if he made a save. I think it got blocked. Well, the Wild all over the place. They score. It was coming. I don't know what the hell the Wild defense was doing there. Just in shambles. They were just running all over the place. And goals come in. It's 4-1, and I think this game is done and dusted almost. I'm just what is going on? And why are you letting Kyrou all that space? Greenway has his stick in his crotch. Lazy getting back. Just crazy. All St. Louis Blues in the second period. And they haven't been jammy goals either. Was the first one jammy? It might have been, but they've just played better. More effort, more forecheck action going on. And they've done really well defensively. The Wild really haven't done anything offensively this period. But one thing I will say, the Wild, they seem to be like the Toronto Maple Leafs cousin. And what I mean by that is they seem to give up a lot of goals, but they can score a lot of goals as well. So with a team like that, you never want to rule them out if they're down by a lot of goals. But we had a commercial here, 4:25 left in the second. Don't forget to subscribe, people. Bottom right-hand corner. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. Click that bell icon so you're notified whenever I go live. Smash the like button as well. Follow me on Twitter at Grant Hakeem. That's my TikTok as well. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Grant_Hakeem. And then if you want to donate, link in the description if you want to, but don't feel like you have to. Also, I'm not going to do any of that Patreon bullshit that other YouTubers do. All the content that I do is going to be free. Yeah, no Patreon bullshit here. Don't have to worry about that. Also, the next scheduled stream, folks, is I'm planning on the Monday night game between the Oilers and the Rangers. That should be lots of fun. Two offensive teams going at it. McDavid, Panarin, Kako, whatever the fuck his name is. Kako. That's a tongue twister. Alexis Lafreniere has done pretty well this year too. And look, the Rangers are a team. Everyone said, oh, the Rangers are going to make the playoffs this year. This is the Rangers' year. I actually think this year is the Rangers' year. I think they'll make the playoffs. I think they'll have a nice little run. But the thing with the Rangers, it's the defense. They do not play that great of... they don't play with a lot of defensive structure. And Igor Shesterkin has been lights out this year. He's bailed that team out so much. And look, if Igor can maintain that throughout the entire regular season, then in the playoffs, then I think they might be okay. But it's hard to expect a goalie to post like .9394 save percentage throughout an entire season. So we'll see what happens with the Rangers. But they got really good goaltending in Shesterkin and Georgiev. The Russian tandem. The Islanders got a Russian tandem, Sorokin, Varlamov. So it's battle of the Russian netminders in New York. And I tell you what, the Russians have produced some great goalies as of recent. They got Ilya Sorokin, Alexander Georgiev, Igor Shesterkin, Ilya Samsonov. Just like amazing goalies. All those guys are starters for easily on any team. I remember when I was a kid, it used to be the Americans were producing goalies. Now it seems like it's flipped to the Russians. That's why it's a bummer that there's no NHL players at the Olympics, because I was like, how the hell is Russia going to pick what goalie to bring? I mean, you include like Andrei Vasilevsky. I mean, do you bring Ilya Sorokin, Shesterkin? I mean, Georgiev? Like, how do you decide? Bennington covers 2:50 left in the second. But yeah, very disappointed that no NHL in the Olympics. I feel bad, especially for like Steven Stamkos, who has he's gotten hurt right when the Olympics have happened. I remember he got like He tore something in his leg in 2014 when the Olympics were in Sochi, and he missed it for Team Canada. Obviously, 2018 there was no NHL, and obviously this year there's no NHL, so not sure if Stamkos will still be around in 4 years from now for the other Olympics, but it's very disappointing because I remember the Olympics being so awesome. I remember 2010 U.S.-Canada gold medal game. That was one of the most epic games I've ever watched. And then obviously TJ Oshie in Sochi, that rhymes, with the shootout against Russia. Lots of fun memories, so it is sad that we're not going to get exposed to that, especially the young kids, because that really shaped my childhood a lot and a lot of those childhood memories. So, I mean, think that's a generation of kids who won't be able to watch Team USA at NHL players in the Olympics. So, it is sad, but, I mean, I think it is the right call, given chance for the Blues. Oh, what a shot! Oh, filth. He shot that where Mama hides the cookie jars. Kyrou, top shelf. Again, the Wild defensively. What are they doing? Just, ugh. Look at how everyone's at the dots. Everyone's below the dots. You don't want to do that when a team is entering your zone. But yeah, good shot by Kyrou. Makes it 5-1. And the game is over. I think it's safe to say the game is over. I tell you what, Barry Trotz would be losing his goddamn mind right now if he was coaching the Wild. They're just defensively in shambles. But look, the Wild can pot one here late in the second. It gives them a little bit of hope, a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, speak of the devil, they score. Rem Pitlick doinks it in off Bennington's ass. There we go. A little bit of light at the end of the tunnel for the Wild now. Shout out Rem Pitlick, Golden Gopher. Good to see him doing well. That is the absolute most jammiest goal I have ever seen in my entire life. He ramped it off Scott Prunovich's stick, went off the side of the helmet of Jordan Binnington and goes in the net. Oh my gosh. I can make you guys PB&J. I could give you an entree of PB&J. 5-2. The word of the day is jammy. We got 50 seconds left here in the second period. Oh my gosh, again! Look at that again! They let Torrey Krug go right in the slot, and they score again! Oh my gosh, I'm getting angry, and I don't even care about the Wilds. I'm getting angry. That is terrible. Especially after you score a goal, and you're gonna play like that after you just score a goal. Those are the most important shifts after you score a goal. You gotta make sure you lock it up defensively. Especially late in a period, too. But yeah, look at this. I mean, look at that. You let Krug walk right in the slot. I feel bad for Cam Talbot. I mean, I'd be right pissed off if I was him. I'd be like, you bunch of prats, play some defense. You're hanging me out to dry. Well, my 2-1 prediction, I was like, oh, it's going to be not a lot of goals, you know. It's going to be a tight little game. I was fucking wrong. They got 8 goals. And it's just the end of the second. And while they're offside with 3.8 left, Kaprizov looks like he's out of breath or something happened with him. He'll be fine. He's young. And that will do it for the second period shots. 28-15 for the Blues. 5-goal second period for the St. Louis Blues, and they take a 6-2 lead. And I think, yeah, I don't see the Wild coming back from this. That was a devastating period for them. Defensively, just, I don't know what they were doing. Lots of silly mistakes. And, you know, that's what, when you let guys walk right down the Broad Street, you're going to give up goals. But right, we'll take a break here. It was a bit more exciting than the first period. We had lots of goals. If you're a Wild fan, you're probably... your voice is sore from yelling at the TV, at the defense. If you're a Blues fan, you're probably ecstatic. But right, we're going to take a break. We got one more period left in this Winter Classic. It's been all right. Definitely not the greatest Winter Classic game I've seen. But, yeah, high scoring. So we'll take a break. We'll see you for the start of the second period. Start of the third period. I'm such an idiot. Start of the third.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Connect the dots straight to the start of intoxicating want. Lingering touch, these soft words whispered in the dark. Set my heart afire. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. with crimson secrets and forbidden bliss. Can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah. While you and me repeat, this bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah. while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. Yeah.
Looks good. Cameras operating. We're back for the start of the third period. Capo Kakkonen is in net for Cam Talbot for the Wilds. Resting Talbot. Not been his fault at all. He got hung out to dry in that period in the second. They're playing jump around. I spotted a goddamn Sioux jersey. You can go straight to hell if you wear a Sioux jersey at a game and North Dakota is not playing. I got no room for that. No room for that. That's kind of an inside joke there if you know the Gophers North Dakota rivalry for hockey. If you don't know, I highly recommend you look up YouTube videos and you'll see why it's a big rivalry game. It's not the same anymore because they added the stupid Big Ten and the NCHC. I miss the old WCHA when Gophers and North Dakota were in it, but I digress. Wild got the forecheck going here early in the third period. Shots are 28-15 for the Blues. 5 Minnesota. I'm putting everything that I can on net. They did not get a whole lot of shots going in that second period. They had a couple power plays and couldn't get really anything to go. And here come the Blues. That shot just goes wide of Kakkonen. Thomas spinning like a ballerina. Gets it to the point. Back for Thomas. Vladdy. That pass will exit the zone. Vladdy the daddy got a goal in the second period. I believe that was to make it 3-1. Might have been 4-1. I should make t-shirts. Vladdy the daddy. That'd be a good t-shirt. I got a couple t-shirt ideas. Hashtag Bardowski t-shirt and Vladdy the daddy. Someone's probably has a t-shirt with Vladdy the daddy on it. I'd be shocked if that's not a thing. Let's take a look. No, there's no shirts. When I Google image Vladdy the daddy, I get an image of Putin. 17 minutes to go here in the third. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Happy New Year's. 2022 is upon us. I hope it is a great year for everyone, because 21 kind of sucked, so hopefully 2022 gets better. But if it doesn't, then stay strong. I know we're all going to get through it. We got through 21, so not a doubt in my mind we can get through 22. We got a penalty on the Wild. Tripping on Rem Pitlick. Oh, Rem. Oh, Rem. His foot hooked onto that Blues player. And Blues on the power play. Rem. I don't think that was intentional. Just skates got tangled there. But yes, don't forget to subscribe, people. Bottom right hand corner. On the road to 70 subscribers. If we could hit 70 subscribers by, let's say, in 2 weeks. Or a week and a half. I think that's a good goal. Week and a half. We could get to 70 in a week and a half. That would be smashing, as the British say. So share this video out. Let people know. We're doing live watch-alongs for NHL games on this channel. And we can have some fun together and hang out. Tarasenko and Kakkonen. Kakkonen covers it. 15:54 left in the third. See, I like Kakkonen's pads a lot better than Talbot's. I like that, just the leather look. Good keep in for St. Louis. Perunovic kept it in. Robert Thomas. Wild able to get it out. 2-on-1 if they can push it. Here we go. Shots. Oh, good stop by Bennington. Wild needed to score there. But yeah, Bennington, that's a big save at this point in the game. Thomas in the corner, runs around the boards to the point. Barbashev plays it across. And they were changing, so the Wild will have an easy clearance out. And that will do it for that power play. Not a whole lot going on. But yeah, Blues at the end of the day, as long as you're up by 4, I don't think it matters a whole lot. Last 13 games, the Wild are 3-7-3 against the Blues. So, for Minnesota, the Blues have kind of been your bogey team. Here come the Blues. Good D by Goligoski. Wild able to get it out. Centering pass. Good D by the Blues. Here's Bozak. Drops it off. Back to Bozak. His centering pass. It's in the slot and it goes in the corner. To the point. That shot gets blocked. Another chance goes in the corner. And it deflects out of play next to the fake deer. The deer will have a little chew toy to play with. I got the world's largest air hockey table. I was always very good at air hockey. Very good at it. I remember when we were kids, we got so into it. We had like tournaments and stuff, and we hit that little puck thing so hard that it would literally fly out of the ice surface. I remember one time we played air hockey and it flew out and hit someone right in the face. I can't remember if it hit them in the eye or not. I don't think it did. But yeah, air hockey was always a fun thing to play when you were a kid. Also, foosball. See, I like foosball more because you play in teams of 2. I prefer team stuff rather than individual. So yes, that was lots of fun to do when I was a kid. Being a kid was great, wasn't it? You didn't have to worry about anything. You could just be a kid and live life. And then as you get older, you realize that life is not so much fun like that. Lots of responsibilities. But it's alright too. But obviously I preferred being a little kid. I think everyone does. We're still in a commercial break, so let's take a look at some out-of-town scores. Sabres lost to the Bruins 4-3 in overtime. Panthers got a 5-2 win over the Canadiens. Oh, Florida got a win over the Canadiens. Carolina come from behind win over the Blue Jackets. 7-4. Predators 6-1 winners over the Blackhawks. My New York Islanders OT win over the Oilers. And Toronto putting up a 6 spot on the Senators, 6-0. A minute left in the third period. Our game is 6-2. We got a couple more games tonight if you're interested. I'm definitely going to be tuning in to some hockey night in Canada. We got the Canucks against the Kraken. 10 p.m. Eastern. Love hockey night in Canada. Favorite thing to do on a Saturday night. Bennington makes the save here, 13:07. And then we got the Flyers and Kings at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, which should be a pretty good game as well. Not really, actually. Kings 6th place in the Pacific. Philly is in 5th place, both on like 35, 32 points respectively. So, yeah. Canucks cracking. I tell you what, how about those Vancouver Canucks? I've always loved the Canucks. They're like my second favorite team. How good have they been since they've gotten Bruce Boudreau? They've absolutely resurrected their season. I thought their season was done. They're like 3 points out of a playoff spot now. They've only lost one game, and that was in a shootout to the Kings. But yeah, they're undefeated in regulation with Bruce Boudreau. It's fantastic, everything that they've done. Bruce Boudreau is a great coach. He's making it happen in Vancouver. It's good to see. Hopefully Vancouver can get back to that Stanley Cup final, because I remember watching the final against Boston in 2011, and I was so sad that Vancouver lost. I was really rooting for them that year. So yeah, hopefully they can get back to those glory days. And they got lots of good talent. Quinn Hughes, who is probably the smoothest skating defenseman in this entire National Hockey League. He's so smooth, just like Nick Leddy is. Both of them are just fantastic skaters, technically speaking. You obviously got Elias Pettersson. You got Brock Besser. Connor Garland's done really well in Vancouver this year. Just great. Good stuff. They got lots to build around in Vancouver. Also, by the way, if you do want to sync the stream to the game, let me know in the chat and I can help you out with that. So I'll tell you what's going on my clock right now. 11:57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, so on. St. Louis right now, just taking it easy. You got a 6-2 lead. You don't have to do a whole lot, do ya? Just get the puck in deep. Forecheck. Stay at home, play good defense, and lock it down. And that's what they're doing. Nothing is really going on right now. I put a poll in the chat, by the way. Let's take a look at the results. Who do you think is going to win? We got 27 votes. Thank you, everybody, for voting. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. I love hearing what you guys think. 63% of you said the St. Louis Blues, while 37% of you said the Wild. Oh, the Wild score here. Hold on. Hold on, folks. Wild goal. 6-3 game now. Let's see how this went in. Kaprizov, good pass to Zuccarello, finds Hartman backdoor. And easy goal. Bennington was out of his net. Zuccarello did a good job. He did a fake shot, which froze Bennington, and then slotted it over to Hartman, who had an empty netter. Well, it's 6-3. I don't think anything's gonna happen out of this, but you never know. You never know. I've seen crazier stuff happen. But yeah, if you're the Wild, they gave up a goal right when Rem Pitlick scored that jammy goal. And so if you're the Wild, this is the most important shift. You gotta, pedal to the metal, keep going, get the puck in deep, you keep it simple. Play some structured defense. That's what you got to do. A motto that I live by, especially in hockey, when I was playing, I always said this to myself on the bench in a game. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. And yes, that is from The Office. I believe Michael said that to Dwight. And it's great advice, because especially in hockey, when you try to overcomplicate things, you try to be too fancy, it usually never works out. So keep it simple, stupid. Don't do anything too crazy. And make the safe play, especially if you're trying to hold on to a lead or anything like that. So I always told myself that on the bench. That lady almost took a tumble. She recovered. It's going down for real. It's going down for real. That's like the entire song. -10 is your current temperature, if you were curious, by the way. The temperature in my room, if you want to know, it's in 72 right now in my room. Nice and warm and cozy. So, yeah. Nothing like what it is outside in Minneapolis tonight. Hopefully you guys are in a nice cozy room watching this game. You're staying warm. Staying safe. Really appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch. Really appreciate it. The big thing that I really wanted to accomplish with doing this YouTube thing is create a nice community of people where we can all hang out and just watch a game together and have a nice chat. So make sure you subscribe, people. Bottom right hand corner, get the word out. If you are new, I do live watch-alongs for NHL games. I do watch-alongs for hockey games. We were going to do the World Juniors, but those unfortunately got canceled. So we've had to pivot to NHL. But we'll make it work. And hopefully, if the Olympics do happen, we'll do some Olympic stuff as well. We can for sure do some women games. I did the women's rivalry game. If you take a look, I did that. I believe it was a game in St. Louis, but then they had to cancel the other game, and then of course they canceled the other women's rivalry games this month. But yeah, I really love watching the women play, so we'll for sure and try and get some games in when and if the Olympics happen next month, for sure. Kairu gets it out. Oh, good job by Dumba, because two St. Louis Blues players would have been on in a 2-on-0. Kaprizov shot steered away by Bennington. We got 8:45 left. The Wild, if you're going to try and come back, you got to go for it now. Oh, Kaprizov, almost a chance there. Bennington kicked out the leg. That puck goes out of play. 8:19 left. Head to commercial. Since it is 2022, it's New Year's Day. New Year's Day is like the longest freaking day, right? Because you're up at midnight and then you're up on New Year's Day as well. It's the same day. But anyone got any New Year's resolutions, if you are into that? I personally am not really big into that. I kind of just tell myself, just, you know, keep being awesome, push yourself to do new things, put yourself out there, and yeah, be the best version of yourself. That's kind of what my goals are, kind of what I tell myself. But yeah, let me know if you got any New Year's resolutions. I don't know if you guys watched last night. I always watch the CNN coverage of New Year's with Anderson. It used to be Anderson Cooper and Kathy Griffin, but since Kathy Griffin got canceled for whatever reason, she's been put in cancel jail. Andy Cohen is now co-hosting with Anderson Cooper. It's not the same, but it still is pretty funny. My favorite thing is watching Anderson Cooper take a shot. It's just the funniest shit ever. He literally, grown man, he cannot handle tequila or vodka at all. It's hilarious. Also, his giggling. Whenever he giggles, I always laugh like a maniac. He's just, it's just hilarious. But yeah, some updates for the channel for you in 2022. I've ordered all the equipment I need for gaming stuff, so once that arrives, we will have gaming on this channel, which I'm very excited about. Another thing to add to the repertoire. And I hope to do more reaction videos, so me reacting to like funny videos like My Strange Addiction. If you want to check out that video, the link is in the description. I did episode 1 of Grant Reacts. It was hilarious. In that video, the man marries an imaginary wife, which is insane and is hilarious. So check it out after this game. I also have a series where I'm a New York Islanders fan. They're my favorite team. And I post videos of me reacting to the New York Islanders. So if you want to check that out, link in the description, and there's a section on my homepage where you can check those out as well. But yes, the gaming stuff is what I'm very psyched about. I hope to get some NHL career mode going. I hope to get some Grand Theft Auto maybe going. If you have any other suggestions, make sure DM me on Twitter or put it in the chat now if you have any gaming suggestions you want me to do. I'm all ears. Penalty on Periaco. See, that's a tough call because, like, when you have a guy bending down and all he was trying to do was rub out Kaprizov, but he just caught his head. But yeah, it's a good call, but it's a rough one. If you're a player and like you're just trying to rub the guy out, but you caught his head. But either way, Wild on the power play. They've done Bubkiss all night, so Wild pulled the goalie here because why not? But I think that's so stupid. Why would you pull the goalie for on a power play? Because you're just allowing them to ice the puck all the time and shoot for the empty net. And also, when I feel like it's a 6-on-4, I feel like the ice is so clogged they can't really do a whole lot. So, I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. I know it's not a very popular opinion, but I think when you're on a power play, just keep the goalie in. Well, let's see. Here's Kevin Fiala. Goligoski to Fiala. Fake shot to Goligoski. They're setting something up. Ooh, a shot there. And the Blues get it out. "35 seconds left here on this power play. Blues able to get it out. Oh, he missed it. What a prat. He's bloody missed it. What a prat. What a prat. Shout out Mark Goldbridge. 10 seconds left on the PP. Six minutes left in the game. And penalty has been killed. I don't think they got a shot on net. That shot goes wide at Bennington. Oh, chance for the Wild. They score. Oh, let's... Kevin Fiala. You never know, folks. You never know. I told you, the Minnesota Wild, they're the cousin of the Toronto Maple Leafs. They do not play any defense, at least tonight, but they can score goals. Yeah, but what are the Blues doing? That's terrible. You let Fiala wide open in front of your goalie. That is terrible by the Blues. .538 left in this game. The Wild trying to make it interesting. I still think the mountain's too high to climb. But as Ted Lasso always says, you gotta believe. Kaprizov gets it in deep. Bennington is to play it up the boards. Kakkonen is going off. So we got an empty net. Puck goes out of play though. 5:18 left. And we're going to have a TV timeout. I don't know, folks. What do you think? Do you think the Wild are going to come back? I still don't think so. But I said this before, the next stream on this channel is going to be on Monday. We got the Rangers and Oilers. At least if it happens, right? We never know if a game might get postponed or not. But that is the plan as of right now. So we'll be back on air on Monday. Should be a good team. Good team. Good matchup between two good teams. Rangers having a great year so far. Igor Shesterkin has been lights out for them. Oilers doing really well. How good is that Pacific Division, by the way? That's been the most surprise. That's the prize of the season for me, that Pacific Division. Vegas is first and doing well. Anaheim is awesome. That's Trevor Zegras, Sonny Milano. That goal that they had is like the best goal I've ever seen. That's so cool. I just love the creativity. That's what I love about the most. Calgary is doing great. Jacob Markstrom has been lights out also for the Flames. Oilers, they did really well to start. They've kind of been slipping just a little bit as of recent. But still a really good team. Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. Rangers, third place in the Metro. Panarin, Kakko, Lafreniere, Shesterkin, been amazing. But yes, can't wait for that game. Looking forward to it on Monday night. Wild pull the goalie. We got 5 minutes basically left in the third. Here's Kevin Fiala winding it up. His shot, save Bennington. Good job by the Blues, they get it out. Here's Kaprizov, near side. Centering pass in the slot. Goes up to the point. Goligoski misplays it. And it comes out. Wild able to keep it in. They're applying the pressure. They might make it happen. Blue is able to get it out. Will get in the empty net. Just wide. Yeah, I say it's too little, too late for Minnesota. They've been playing really well this period. It just they didn't have that in the first or second, especially the second. That was a cataclysmic period. Chance here. Oh, deflects into the netting. It took a bounce off a stanchion, went right to Rem Pitlick in the slot, and his shot got deflected in the netting. Those bloody stanchions, I tell ya. Here we go, it's up at the point now. Here's Greenway in the corner. Goudreau to the point. Shot gets blocked. Blues get it out. And that's wide and will be an icing. 3:16 left in the period. Wow, 48,000 lunatics went to Target Field to watch a game in negative 23-degree weather. I respect it, though. I respect it. Three minutes to go in the third. It's just dump and chase for Minnesota right now. Blues get it out, and it's going to be another icing call. 2:33. Lots of icings. Here we go, Wild win the face-off. Stuff attempt doesn't work. Puck is behind the net. And the Blues are doing well right now. Oh, be careful. Bennington pokes it in the corner. Final 2 minutes to go in the third. Kulikov shot, gloved by Bennington. Blues still can't get it out. Oh, there's a stick that's stuck in the boards. Shot for the Wild, but gets blocked. Another shot. Bennington makes the save and deflects out of play. A minute 23. Wild are pushing and pushing, but St. Louis is bending but not breaking. Well, Kaprizov shot. Oh, it was blockered away. Who's trying to go top left? He's a sneaky little player, Kaprizov, with that quick little wrist shot. Blue still can't get it out. Fiala shot, save Bennington. Kaprizov throws it on net, and it falls to a Blues player. Blues get it deep. They miss the empty net. Last minute to go here in the third period. Here's Zuccarello. Kaprizov enters the zone. Shot, save Bennington. And the puck gets out to center ice. Delayed offside, and it's an intentional offside, so face-off's going to go all the way back down in the Wild zone. Good attempt, Wild, but too little too late. Let's go Blues, says Dozer Boy. Yes, I completely agree. Where was this effort by the Wild in the first two periods? Because if it was there, we would have had a great game. It would have been a lot closer than what it was. But, you know, I give credit to the Wild. They didn't give up. They pushed and pushed. They got a couple goals. But, yeah, it looks like they're going to fall short. Tarasenko! Save Kakkonen. Another chance for Vladdy. Centering pass goes wide. Here's Kevin Fiala for the Wild. 10 seconds to go. Bennington with the save. Another chance goes wide. 3 left. And that will do it. The St. Louis Blues are your 2022 winners of the Winter Classic. They play spoilers at Target Field. Well, good job by St. Louis. They were the better team. They played really well. Especially in that second period, they were dominant. And it was just too little too late for the Wild. They, couldn't find anything in the first two periods. They tried to put something together in the third. But when you play that crap of defense in the second period, when you give up 5 goals in a period, you're not going to come back from that, are you? So yeah, coldest Winter Classic ever in the history of Winter Classic. It was like a negative 23 wind chill. And looks like the game, the ice was pretty good. It didn't look like it was bad at all. Puck was bouncy a little bit, but yeah, it looked good. But yeah, not the most exciting Winter Classic I've ever watched. I think it's probably one of the most boring. Sorry, probably one of those boring I've ever watched. Nothing like the Crosby shootout win. I remember, was it Bauer for the Capitals who won a late goal against the Blackhawks? There are a couple of memorable Winter Classics, but yeah, this one wasn't classic, as you could say. But still fun. I still love watching hockey. It was still fun to watch. It was a great atmosphere at Target Field. They did a really good job with it. And Yeah, kudos to all the fans out there who stuck it out in that cold weather. That was very impressive. Right, so we're going to wrap it up there. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. Click that bell icon to notify whenever I go live. Smash the like button as well. Follow me on Twitter and TikTok at Grant Hakeem. My Instagram is at Grant_Hakeem. And if you want to donate, link in the video description. I really appreciate it. But don't feel like you have to do that. The best way you can support me in this channel is by being here and hanging out and subscribing. Yeah, so next stream is going to be Monday. Oilers and Rangers at MSG. Should be great. Can't wait for that, so make sure you tune in. And yeah, hopefully, cross your fingers, it doesn't get postponed, but you never know. That's the world we live in now. But, yes, thank you again for tuning in. Hopefully, I'll see you on Monday, but if I don't, hopefully, I'll see you on an upcoming stream. Happy New Year. Hopefully 2022 goes great for you. And sending all my love to you guys and to everyone around the world who needs it. And I'll speak to you soon. See you Monday night.